This is Craven Van Candy, and I'm about to give you 7 of the greatest non-franchise slashers of all time. Now, before Jason, Freddy, or Michael Myers turned slasher horror into pop culture icons, there was something raw, something meaner. These are the greatest non-franchise slashers, the one-and-done nightmares that never needed a sequel to scar your memory. At number 1, The Burning, 1981. Born from the same summer camp bloodline as Friday the 13th. The Burning brought us one of horror's most brutal killers. Cropsy, a vengeful caretaker burned alive in a prank gone wrong. Armed with garden shears and fueled by pure rage, Cropsy cuts his way through unsuspecting campers. What might be the ultimate camp slasher. It's sleazy, violent, filled with early appearances from future stars like Jason Alexander and Holly Hunter. And that infamous rap scene, still one of the most shocking sequences in early 80s horror. At number 2, Alice, Sweet Alice, 1976. Years before mass killers flooded drive-ins, Alice, Sweet Alice delivered something darker. A religious horror slasher about sin, jealousy, and murder. When a young girl, a preteen Brooke Shields, is brutally murdered at her first communion, suspicion falls on her disturbed sister Alice. The killer, wearing a doll-like plastic mask and yellow raincoat, feels ripped from a nightmare. The film drips with Catholic guilt and psychological terror, blending giallo-style atmosphere with American grime. It's not just a slasher, it's a descent into moral rot. At number 3, The Mutilator, 1984. Also known as Fall Break, a deceptive title for one of the most gruesome slashers of its era. A group of college kids head to a seaside condo for vacation, unaware that one of their fathers, a deranged, grief-ridden killer, is waiting with a wall of hunting tools. What makes The Mutilator stand out is its unapologetic devotion to gore, decapitations, dismemberment, and a fishhook scene that would make even the most seasoned horror fans wince. It's rough, ridiculous, and perfectly 80s. And number 4, The House on Sorority Row, 1983. Sorority girls, a prank gone wrong, a body that won't stay buried. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? But The House on Sorority Row perfects the formula. Director Mark Rosman crafts something surprisingly elegant, with stylish cinematography, and a killer whose toy cane hides a blade. The film mixes slasher tropes with gothic mystery, and its surreal final act plays like a fever dream. If Black Christmas gave us the first holiday slasher, Sorority Row gave us one of the most haunting imitators. At number 5, My Bloody Valentine, 1981. Set in a small mining town that lives in fear of Valentine's Day, My Bloody Valentine is a working-class slasher with heart. Literally. When bodies start turning up around the annual dance, the legend of miner Harry Warden comes roaring back. What sets it apart is its atmosphere, the grimy mine tunnels, the pickaxe murders, the industrial dread. It feels real, like you can smell the coal dust, and the uncut version restores its gleefully brutal kills. This one deserved a franchise, but maybe it's better as a blood-soaked standalone. At number 6, Happy Birthday to Me, 1981. If My Bloody Valentine was gritty, Happy Birthday to Me is pure melodramatic madness. A group of privileged prep school teens called the Top 10, they're being picked off one by one in increasingly bizarre ways. There's a shish kebab to the mouth, a motorbike decapitation, and one of the wildest twist endings of any slasher. It's part murder mystery, part soap opera, and totally unforgettable. At number 7, My favorite slasher of all time, Black Christmas, 1974. Before Halloween, before Friday the 13th, there was Black Christmas. Bob Clark's chilling holiday horror is often considered the first true slasher film, and still one of the scariest. A killer stalks a sorority house during Christmas break, phoning his victims with obscene, terrifying phone calls that feel disturbing, real. There's no motive, no backstory, just chaos and madness. The final shot, the faint sound of the phone ringing, that's pure nightmare fuel. And the tagline is among the best. If this doesn't make your skin crawl, you might be wrapped a little too tight. Black Christmas is the moment the genre was born. These films didn't spawn sequels or endless reboots. They didn't need to. They were the dark heartbeat of an era when every shadow held a killer, every scream felt real. The slasher genre may have gone corporate, but these are the ones that still bleed. I'm Craven Van Candy, and forever where you may be, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good riddance.